Hello world, I'm Sabrina, and we are back with another tarot class. Today we are talking about the Two of Cups. So, here we are, Two of Cups on our Rider-Waite deck. Two of Cups relates to balanced relationships. People as equals, because you'll see that both of the people here have a cup. They're contributing to the exchange of cups. They're on the same level. They're on the same ground. It is a nice balanced relationship. The number 2 itself relates to decisions or balance, because you have 2. They're very like 1, 2. We are nice and balanced and even. This card also can relate to sharing experiences and exchanging honesty. Because if you remember from the first Ace card, it's all about emotions, honesty, feelings, thinking about a cup being your being and wanting to share that being with others. And then diving into the artwork, we have the lion looking at colors. Red means passion, fire, excitement, anything where it's like, vitality and life. And obviously lions also represent strength, ferocity, stuff that relates to red. The little swoopy design here is a caduceus of Hermes, and it's basically a winged staff with snakes around it. It kind of looks like that sign that you might see like representing a pharmacy or a doctor's office, and it signifies trade or commerce. So that goes back to the balance, the sharing, the exchange of honesty, experiences, love, connection. There's a definite, it's like a seesaw. It's like a give and take. You got 2 people on a seesaw. So you got 1, 2, but it's always one keeps the other in balance. This is an interesting thing too. The woman on the left, person in white, seems to be standing firm on both feet. The man on the right, he's almost kind of like stepping, like mid-step. Is he the one who's making the first move? Is he the one that is willing to give more in this situation? Or on the flip side, is he kind of overstepping his bounds and stepping out of turn and trying to take too much out of this exchange? And he also has a hand reaching out towards her cup, where she's just standing still with her cup. Is she going to reciprocate, or is she just allowing him to make that first move and to be a little more bold in this exchange? Does she trust him? Why isn't she taking a step forward? Why isn't she moving her hand out farther? And this is, again, the art theory part of the class. It's not to say that you need to think of all of these things every time the Two of Cups comes up, but these are a lot of questions you can ask yourself as you learn about your deck more, as you dive deeper into the meanings and want to really see all these sides of it. But if this card came up in a normal everyday reading for me, I would immediately go to, there's a pairing here, there's good communication and trust here based on this card. Whether it's romantic or not, usually if this comes up, I'll be like, oh, is there somebody that you're romantically involved with, a partner, whatever, because things seem to be working. There's a very nice balance going on here. So, things that you can think about when this card comes up, especially if you're doing this reading for yourself. And Two of Cups comes up and you go, okay, here's the things I can think about. In a romantic setting, you can think about being brave and showing up with your cup, with your true self. The cup is your deepest, darkest, most vulnerable side of yourself. So showing up with that side of yourself to share with somebody else in your life. Filling others up with your energy and love. This is all the stuff that you are able to give to someone, and this is all the things that they are able to give to you. So together you can make a really cool smoothie out of the contents of each of your cups. Think of it like a business transaction. Know that there's going to be a give and take required. You can't expect someone to give all of themselves just in the same. You can't give all of yourself and get nothing back. There has to be a give and take. There has to be reciprocity. So, what happens if the card is upside down, reversed? Reverse Two of Cups can indicate you might be controlling others. You might be, going back to that business transaction analogy, you might be the one that's calling all the shots right now, and this might be a good time to take a step back, let somebody else call the shots, like even if it's as simple as like suggesting what to eat for dinner, maybe let the other person decide once in a while. We don't always have to have chicken. We can try other things. This also warns about looking for somebody that completes you. Relationships, romantic or not, should be cooperative, and they should enrich and enhance both parties' lives. So you make each other better. One person doesn't make the other person complete or more whole, or like, I can't live without this person. Like, yes, you can't live without loved ones, but don't lose yourself in the process. This could also be a sign that you and the person that you are inquiring about might be on different wavelengths right now, and you're just not hooking up properly, especially with sharing your feelings with each other. For new relationships, if one of you is like, I love you, after 2 weeks, and the other person's like, boy, that sure is. This could be an indicator of that sort of situation. Or you can go back to the previous card when this card shows up. So go back to the meaning of the Ace of Cups. You need to go back to yourself. You need to take care of your feelings and your emotions first before you are in a space where you are able to share yourself with another person on a deeper, intimate level. So that's the Rider-Waite. And here we are with our other two decks, so I can show you the difference. The first one, Ritual Abuse Tarot. Here's the box, so you can see what he looks like. Ryan Sheffield, artist. Really great deck. So, this Two of Cups, you still have all of the foundations there. You have the two people, you have the two cups, and you have, a floating being up here. This one I think is supposed to be more of a bat. But it's a little more ominous on this one, where this one is, everything is harmonious, kumbaya, we're giving and taking. This one is, it's kind of the two of you against this other force right now. So I like the difference in illustration on this deck. And then we have the Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. And this one, again, the cups for this deck is ghosts. So you have these two ghosts here, but this one is way more like cuddly, touchy-feely than the Rider-Waite. They're super close, they're super connected. You have the little flying cat bat thing up here. And then there you have the snakes that represent the commerce and trade design. But this one seems way more, you guys, you and this other person that you're inquiring about are committed. You are together. You are definitely deeply connected. So there's the different artistry for you. But the meaning still remains the same for me. So that's Two of Cups. Thanks so much for coming, and I will see you on the other side.